Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of FIFA 19 Tranmere Career Mode. Today we begin October with a trip to Vicarage Road, guys. Big game this against Watford, who are just a point and a place below us right now on the table. Then we have our international break. We'll just sim them games against Paraguay and Holland before we welcome Arsenal to Tranmere Park. Then we travel to the King Power Stadium to take on Leicester City to round off. It's actually November, guys. Forgive me, not October. The final game of the episode, we will welcome the Saints. Southampton come to Tranmere Park. So I made a mistake actually. Watford are 2 places and 2 points behind us. It's Bournemouth who are a point behind us. We're currently lying second in the table, 6 points behind Manchester United, who've started like a house on fire. Unfortunately, we have a worse goal difference than them as well, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to rein them in this episode. Even if we're in all 4, I doubt Manchester United will drop more than 6 points. But we look to keep the pressure on here today, boys, in this tough fixture against Watford. Going quite full strength, guys. Iniesta's fatigued. I think it's such fatigue I'm not even going to start him in this game. I'm going to start Ferrier there. The old midfield trio is back together again. Oh, what a ball that is from Kleber. To Zlatan, who has the pace, runs last, put inside, Zlatan's done well, Kleber, oh maybe one more pass on to Alexander would have been a better shot, boys, missed a chance there. Zlatan could be in again, go on lad, Zlatan, there he goes. Oh, what a strike from Zlatan, boys! Jan got a hand to that, I think, but couldn't do anything about it. So many times getting behind with Zlatan, and I looked to play it across the box. This time, now I thought, fuck it, I'm going to whack one. And that's a great finish, boys. Deserved goal as well. We have been a better team so far. Our defence is getting rid of everything. And going forward, we've looked a threat from the start. Zlatan makes that reflective in the scoreline now. Watford 0, Tranmere Rovers 1. And to Zlatan, getting a lot of space. Zlat, good ball in to Kleber. Archie, it's Arch. Oh, what a save, and Kleber makes it 2. Well done, Kleber. He was just lurking. Got on the initial ball. It was, I can't remember. It was a good save or a good clearance by Manyan. Whatever happened, it went straight to Archie, and Kleber picked up on that rebound. Runs for the fans to celebrate. What a start to this game, lads.
For goalkeepers, heroes or zeros,
yeah, it was a clearance by Watford. Good save by Manyan, and Kleber can't miss that one. Oh, it's good football from Watford. Oh my god, nearly in. Just, oh, Fruchtel got a touch to it. Well done, lad. Didn't realise he did. So, second corner of the game for Watford. Good corner. Oh, well cleared, Isaac. So half time, guys, does end our half time. Watford 0, Tranmere 2, and a really good performance there, boys. We kept them largely at bay. According to this, it was closer than I thought it was, so I'm not too sure I agree with that. We had 5 shots there, 4, brilliant target piece. They had 54% of the ball, 90% pass accuracy compared to our 72% pass accuracy apparently we had. That's not great. They had 2 corners, we had none. They are the top scorers of the league, at least going into this game, guys. We must be close to them in that stat now, if not leapfrogging them. So we know they are going to be a threat going forward. We have to remain on our game defensively, but certainly going forward, we looked really dangerous there. It's a good ball out by Tonali, boys. Real took it down nicely. It's inside. Good ball to Moise Keane. Oh, just wide from Moise. Unlucky, lads. Well done, El. Iniesta. Oh, good save, Manyan. Oh, it's going to stay in. Fucking hell. I just gave up on that one. Haaland. El. Inside to Iniesta. Andres. Backstick. To Zlatan. Makes it 3-0, boys. Good goal, lads. And it rounds off a really, really good victory here. At the home of the side that we're the top scorers in the league. We've kept them out and we've put in 3 ourselves. Great play by El to find Iniesta, who did really well. Came off the bench, had a bit of energy about him, got ahead of his man. Took the time to just chip that back stick. Zlatan just right foot volley into the back of the net. Couldn't really miss. Gets his 4th goal in the Premier League, his 2nd of the game. And that is game over now, boys. Watford 0, Tranmere 3. So it does finish 3-0, guys. Really, really good performance there. We were pretty solid at the back. and always a threat going forward. He had 9 shots today, 4 in total, 5 in target today, 3. They had 52% possession, 89% pass accuracy to our 82%, and the only corners off the game. We had man of the match, Zlatan 9.6, Iniesta gets an 8.4, Menezes an 8.1, TK an 8.4, Ed an 8, Tonali got an 8.9, Haaland got an 8. So goals, 2 for Zlatan, 1 for Kleber, assists, 1 for Tonali, 1 for Iniesta. So another training session, guys. Mason gets a BCD and goes up in rating to a 58, yes lad, and 2 Cs for Sandoval. Training again, Mason gets an ABA, oh really good session for him, C and an F for Sandoval. So looking at the table, going into the next game guys, Manchester United only drew their last game, so we did reduce the gap to 4 points. That goal difference was reduced as well. United are actually the top scorers in the league now, ahead of us and then Watford. Bournemouth also won, they're just a point shy. Chelsea also won, they're 2 points shy. But I think Manchester City might have lost. We're 5 clear of them, 6 clear of our next opponent, Arsenal, who've only scored 14 in 12 games, but only conceded 9. So history suggests when we're involved, there should be goals in the game. When Arsenal involved, not many goals in the game. So something's got to give, guys. Let's hope for another win here. Keep that pressure on Man United, who play Manchester City today. So they might well drop points. Team's fully fit, guys. Martin Loengo's asking for a game, but I think I'll just bring him on off the bench. We can't really afford to play him against Arsenal. We need TK and Ampadu there. So top straight into it, guys. Something I've been doing whenever I'm going against all the top teams, checking out how the team's changed over the years, guys. This is the Arsenal team. They got Diego Costa up front, Zelalem, Pione Sisto, Matt Ritchie plays for them, Xhaka, Dahoud, Bramall, Mavropanos, Koscielny, still going. Oh my god. We need to target him, guys, with Zlatan. He'll be slow as fuck. I know, because I tried to sign him and he had about 30 pace. I say Tutu at right back and Leno in net. Still a decent team, but I think it's weaker than the current Arsenal team, guys, so we've got to get at them here. Here is Arch. Gonna lay it off. Just hit that, Sandro. Tonali! Oh, what a strike from Sandro Tonali, boys! I don't think it took a deflection. The keeper didn't even move. It went through a sea of bodies. He must have seen it really late. Sandro is the player to go to when you want a long range drive. He's scored plenty of these over the years, boys. I think it might be his first goal of the season, but what a time to come.
Good goal. I think they were a bit caught
laid off here by Arch. Took a touch. Yeah, keeper just couldn't get near. Bisected all these men. Might have even nutmegged one of their players on the way through. Buries it in the bottom corner. Sandro Tonali gives us the lead. Inside 9 minutes, boys. Good shit. That shit ball inside. Oh, he's on that though. Dreadful mistake by Arsenal. Oh, what a recovery though in the end by the man who's given it away. Look at this Mavropanos. Fuck. The idea was right. Give it to Moise Keane. Maybe should have hit it first time. I thought I had time for a touch and a finesse drive. But Arsenal are rocking here, boys.
Sisto. Diego Costa.
Oh, good play from Arsenal. Oh, what a finish, boys. Oh my god. They come out with nothing. It is undeserved. Oh, it's offside. Get in. Wow, I thought it was in. I'll have to see that replay, but what a finish from Costa. They did build it up really nicely. Yeah, it's quite tight. Nice little 1-2 there. Diego Costa finished really smartly, but we survived that one, boys. Would have been unjust though. We have been much the better team here. It's the first time Arsenal even got forward. Ali, Kleber, hit it, Andres, Iniesta. Good save, Leno. So half time, guys. It is Tranmere 1, Arsenal 0, and it was a really good performance there. Much the better team from start to finish in that half. Why is it on match facts? I think it's because I looked at the team. Sorry, why is it not on match facts? I should have said. Here we go then, boys. We had 3 shots to 1, 3 on target to none. I think that's deceptive as well. I'm pretty sure we had more. They had 54% of the ball, 88% pass accuracy compared to our 77%. But we had the only corners of the game, 2 to their none. Keep going, lads, and we'll see this victory out. Arsenal were pretty quiet going forward then. Great play this, boys. Zlatan. Drill it across. Terrier! Oh, off the bar. Aurelian, he's only just come on for Iniesta. And he hits the woodwork. So unlucky, boys, that we haven't wrapped this game up already. No! Oh my god. Saved by Fruktal, bounced off Tonali. And thank fuck Ed Morris was there, boys, then. Alexander, Kleb, did well there. Oh, Tonali, what a ball that was. Oh, what a save from Leno. Patient build up there, boys. Did really well to just carve out the opening. Kleb did well to get on that. Good ball. Sandro Tonali, he hit it about as well as he could. Might have been going wide, but Leno to make sure. Let's do the in-swinger here, boys. Chong will take. Towards Aurelian. Hit it. Arch. Oh, and the follow up from Kleb says just wide. How have we only scored one goal this game, boys? So many chances. Dahoud. Say 2-2. Dahoud. No, off the post. No. Oh, it didn't go red, boys. Last minute Arsenal have scored, and I don't believe it. Fucking hell, it's Granit Xhaka. We've absolutely battered these lads. We've been much the better team. It hit the post, I was panicked there, couldn't get rid of it with TK, passed it straight to Xhaka. And even then, Fruktal wasn't too far away from getting on that. Ah, it's so annoying, boys. We dominated that match. We had it under control the whole time. Fucking hell. 2 points drop there. Look at this. We battered them. 11 shots to their 6, 6 in targets to their 2. We had 44% possession to their 56. 82% pass accuracy, they had 89. We had 3 corners, they had 1. Oh man. We hit the woodwork as well. We forced some great saves from Leno. Jesus, boys, that's so unlucky. Man of the match fell for Sandro Tonali, by the way, got 9.6. Archer gets an 8.5. No one else played over an 8, but that would have definitely changed had we held out there. Look at Arsenal's ratings. They didn't even play well, boys. Xhaka got an 8.5 for his goal. He's the only one. So, goal for Sandro, assist for Archie. Training session though, boys, and that's better news. Cheers up. We got ABC for Mason, who goes to 59. Sandoval gets an A and a B, so good session all around that. So, much better news here though, boys, because we have games in hand on United and Bournemouth. They both lost. Manchester United got beat at home by Crystal Palace 1-0. Bournemouth got beat at Stoke 2-0. So we can pull to within 3 points of Manchester United with victory at Leicester and leapfrog Bournemouth into second place. So let's get back at it, guys. Put the disappointment of the last game behind us.
Yeah, we do not want him to be left isolated.
Oh, well done, boys. Intercepted, big there. Zlatan! Oh, great strike. He's got some chop power, Zlatan, boys. We saw that against Watford. A corner early on. Oh, well, a shield. It's a decent one. Oh, my God! Isaac Alexander with a fucking bullet header in the top corner. That is insane. We saw him score a great one against Tottenham earlier on the season, a diving header. And he's at it again, boys. Isaac is a unit on the DL. Oh my God, Archie's brother whips one in. He gets up and he bullets it past. There's a guy on the line, can't even do anything about it. Isaac gives us an early lead here, boys. Second goal in the Premier League, his second header. And it's a big one. Well done, lad.
It really is shaping up to be a fantastic season.
Iniesta, great ball. Moyes is on it. King. Moyes. Oh, he just kept scrapping away. Unlucky lad. We'll pull it back. Play it on again to Archie. What a save, but it can't prevent it going in. Archie gets on the score sheet with his brother. Wasn't the best of strikes, to be honest. He did really well though to get across the man initially. I didn't mean ball into him to be a back heel. In the end, Archie was alert to the situation. Squeezes one, squims one underneath the keeper, who did get something on it. Yeah, that fullback's just so static, and he can't even cut out the follow. So a bit of a scrappy goal, guys, but I don't care. Number 7, it's a 7th in the Premier League. Now our top scorer, in fact, Archie. More importantly, though, it is Leicester 0, Tranmere 2. Clever, done really well there. Zlatan. Whips a great ball into Moyes. Oh, I meant it to Archie, but Moyes got on it. Hits the woodwork. Unlucky Moyes. Tonali. Iniesta. Sandro. What are we going to do in a follow? Clever. Oh, that dude was there. Half time then, boys. It is Leicester 0, Tranmere 2. Good performance all round as well, as you can see there. 7 shots to their 4. 5 in targets to their 1. We also hit the woodwork. 54% possession for us. We had 3 corners there too. They had better of the pass accuracy, 87% to our 84%.
That's good movement forward.
Oh, great ball. Archie's in acres. Archie inside to Iniesta. What a ball that was. He just squeezed it in. Andres did well to get there. The keeper makes the save.
Leo Baptistao. Looking for teammates in the middle.
Oh, no way, boys. That gone in. Fucking hell. I should have got rid of that. Literally, like, I had so many chances. Cut down this man of Isaac. Just didn't really do it. Stood off. It goes over TK. You know, I kind of expect him off the ball to be doing something. In the end, Iniesta's not the man you want marking Diabate, who's a bit of a unit. In fact, it went down as an own goal, boys. Fucking hell. I did think it brushed Iniesta, but it cut to Diabate afterwards. There it is, whipped across. Yeah, just bounces off Andres Iniesta's head. Fructal stands no chance. And somehow, boys, Leicester are back in this game. They don't deserve to be, but we don't want to repeat the Arsenal game here. The clearance went straight to the guy.
Corner played in.
Get on that, Fructal. Christian. Get on it! Fucking hell, and then off the post by Baptistao. We need to wake up here, boys. We've not been good this half, that's all.
And they get it away.
Full time goes, boys, and we do get the win. Leicester 1, Tranmere 2. We made hard work in the second half, where we didn't play anywhere near as well. But we dominated that first half, and we did deserve to win, as you can see quite clearly. 10 shots to 7 targets to 2. We also hit the woodwork. We had 52% possession. 3 corners apiece. They had 87% pass accuracy. We had 83%. Man of the match goes to Archie Alexander, gets a 9.3. Isaac gets an 8.7. Zlatan gets an 8. Goals for Isaac and Archie, the Alexander brothers. Assists for Archie and Iniesta. Well, new month, boys, and look at this. Oh my god, we've got some dreadful news through here. TK's picked up a training injury for 6 months. Oh my god, that is massive. He's broke his tibia, and that's pretty much him out for the season now, guys. Fucking hell, we just started December, so you know he's not due to return until May. He may catch the last 3-4 games of the season, but oh man, that's big. We're gonna have to bring Martin Loengo in the meantime. Just looking at this squad update, oh man, if we ever needed to find a defender beast, and it is now. Fucking hell. That's a hammer blow, it really is, guys. I mean, Costa might end up being good to bring him in at left back and maybe move Ed Morris across, but Archie back at right back, that could be an alternative. Ollie Mason elsewhere, his potential's been revised, 87 to 93, so he's looking like he's going to be sensational. 59 overall, still not 16, so we can't sign him up just yet, but that TK injury is huge, guys, and it is a hammerhead blow. So I did put Martin Loengo in. Looks like the team is quite fatigued as well for the next game, unfortunately, but man, it's not great. TK is probably the one player I would say who's more important than anyone else, even ahead of Fructal and Tonali, Moise Keane, Archie, you know, the other contenders who are up and around there. TK is just a massive figurehead of this side, and he's had one like that before. I think it might have been the League One season. He got injured for about 3 or 4 months. And we missed them then as well. We were conceding quite a few, so so far so good in terms of defensively in this league. It's not been perfect, but I feel like we have been keeping a number of clean sheets, and with TK gone, that's oh, that's better news though, guys. That's perked me up a bit. Man United only drew, so did Bournemouth, so we can actually cut the gap to just 1 point. Oh, and as well, Archie picked up November Player of the Month. Yes, Arch. Where is he? Yeah, there he goes. Is it Archie? It might have been Isaac. No, it was Arch. They are both beasts. Martin Loengo stepping up here because I've never quite been convinced by him. And, you know, the Premier League is a pretty cutthroat business. Clabert, Moise.
Here's a chance to attack.
Keane. Onto Tonali. Onto Zlatan. Surely. Yes, Zlatan. He does put it in. He was a contender for November Player of the Month. Lost out to his fellow winger Archie, but he started December where he picked up, where he left off, so to say, you guys, in November. Great work. It's incoming, this. Good play by Mouskin into Sandro Tonali, who timed the pass to perfection into Zlatan. Takes one touch with that left foot and bangs it past the keeper. Rose, can't remember his first name. He's had a good start to this game, but could do nothing about that one. And Zlatan's 5th goal in the Premier League puts Tranmere Rovers 1-0 up. So half time, guys, it is Tranmere 1, Southampton 0, and deservedly so. It should really have been more. Without creating a great deal of shots on goal, there were plenty of situations where we drove the ball across the box and just got cleared last second, or Klebo was through and got out-muscled quite a few times. We had 4 shots at 3 free targets in on 50% of the ball. 1 corner to their none. They had 85% pass accuracy, we had 79%. Andre Carrillo. Slattery and Carrillo. Start! No way! Off the fucking bar. And cleared eventually by Archie, I think. Fucking hell, lads. Dangerous situation there, but what a ball that is by Moyes. Zlatan has the pace. Good cut inside, Zlat. Oh, looking across for Kleber. Maybe you should have gone for Moyes there, boys. Corner for Rovers. Trying in swinger this time, boys. It's a good one as well to Aki. Oh, just misses. In fact, it was Gilas. Lucky Gilas, searching for his first Tranmere goal. Good ball, Aki. Tonali, Moyes.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
Oh, it's delightful from Moyes to Ferrier, and Aurelian makes it 2, and surely wraps this game up now, boys. Sensational work from Moyes. He just waited and waited for that run, timed the pass to perfection, pinpoint, bisects the man into Aurelian. He takes the first time, cross keeper, and puts in his first goal of the Premier League. First and many, I'm sure, for Aurelian. And finally, boys, we do break down Southampton. Ferrier, a delightful long ball to Zlatan. Zlatan cuts inside well, gives to Aki, Moyes. Oh, through to Archie, what a ball that was! And Archie somehow squirms that in. That was a really uncultured finish, boys. Dreadful finish in the end. He kind of swiped at it, it kicked the ground somewhat. Didn't quite get hold of the ball, but still it squeezed its way in. I am going to make a nod towards that ball through by Moiskino, boys. It was brilliant. It was that good. I thought he was offside for a second. What a ball that is. Strike hits the legs of Rose, and it's unfortunate for Rose that it does find its way into the back of net. But we don't care, boys. 8th goal of the Premier League for Archie. He started the season in sensational form. And it is game set match now. Man United are going to be looking over the shoulder here, boys. Just a point off top now. Moyes. Good play. Zlatan. Could be in. Oh, is that not a foul, ref? Are you fucking kidding me? He's just bumbled to the ground. I've got to see that again, guys. It's the final whistle. That was the last action. But really, should have been for a 4th there, I feel. Zlatan goes through. Yeah, this guy just brags his left foot. What the fuck? He's just completely kicked him out of the game before he's even got to that ball. You can literally see his left foot move. I mean, that looks an ankle breaker. That look at his left foot. Oh, and he gets across to the ball, and that is not a penalty. I do not understand it. Zlatan's just completely poleaxed. Final action of the game, guys. But it is a good game. We did win 3-0. I'll take that all day. We played quite well there. As you can see, we completely restricted Southampton to nothing. We had 10 shots there, 5, 8 in targets there, none. They had 52% of the ball and 86% pass actually to our 82%. We had the only corners of the game, and the match goes for Moyes Keane. He was brilliant in that one. Got to 9.6. Archie an 8.9 along with Ferrier. 8.7 for Zlatan, 8.2 for Isaac, and an 8 for Ampadu. So goals for Ferrier, Zlatan and Archie, 2 assists for Keane and 1 for Tonali. F, Sandoval being a C, so Mason does reach 16 years old, guys. We'll promote him straight away and be able to see what his potential is. So that is it for the episode, guys. Next episode's a big one. We go to Turf Moor first up to take on Burnley. Then it's a home clash against Man United, a massive one. We're just a point behind them at the top of the table going into next episode. So we could leapfrog them that game. Then we travel to the Etihad, another big game, take on Manchester City before we round off 2021 with a welcome of Crystal Palace to Prenton Park. Then, of course, we will have the beginning of the January transfer window, guys. I'm sure that game will get moved. Huddersfield in the FA Cup. Incidentally, we'll find out who we're playing in the third round next episode. So until then, guys, thanks you for tuning in. I'll see you again very soon.